guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 9 and 10 of season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. The way the last episode ended, I'm actually happy that I got to take a little bit of a break in between. It was really hard not thinking about watching it and really trying to find time, but I know that I needed to be in the correct state of mind because the idea of Uncle Iroh being hurt, possibly worse, breaks my heart, and Zuko's reaction to that and how protective he became over his uncle. And I really wanted him to let Katara help. And, you know, the next scene we get is them flying on Appa. So I don't really know what happened after that. I don't know if they did leave him or if they helped out or what. So like maybe I'll get a resolution in these next 2 episodes. But the fact that they all summoned like all of their strength and threw it at Azula, and even Sokka with his boomerang. But like if I feel like if Uncle Iroh were still in that fight, there would have been problems. And I don't know if he would have actually thrown like a killing blow at her whatsoever, but he probably would have been able to do something to knock her off balance or do something that the other parts of the group could not do. And the fact that she got away, like, gosh, she's so powerful. It's actually upsetting how powerful she is. And she's very well practiced. We saw that like, the one thing that bothered me so much about Ozai is that like when he's watching her perform for her grandfather, he's got that smirk on his face. And as soon as Zuko gets up, the smirk disappears. And then every time like she's about to do something, we see that smirk appear on her face. And it breaks my heart that like I was like, I don't think she's a daddy's girl, but she's definitely someone who wants her father pleased with her. And I fear that she has tried to become her father by taking his lead and seeing how he handles things. And I can't imagine that their mom doesn't see that in Ozai. And like why, not necessarily why she would stick around, but why she'd even be there in the first place. Because, you know, him suggesting to Azalon that he supersede Iroh and become the Fire Lord after Lu Ten dies, it's just like, can you let Iroh have a moment to grieve his son, even if he retreated in the war? It's because he couldn't be a good general in that moment. Not that I want them to win the war, but like, you know, Ozai saw that weakness and he jumped on it and he exploited it. And like, kind of good on Azalon for being like, how dare you? Like you want me to like toss aside my firstborn son? And, you know, it's to say that like the chain of heirs is now done, that Iroh no longer has an heir to the throne. That's not a reason to not let Iroh be the Fire Lord, first of all. Second of all, if something happened to Iroh and let's say Ozai is not around, then it goes to Zuko. Like, that's just how that works, right? Even if there's not an heir, that just doesn't mean that, like, nobody sits there anymore. So, like, his reasoning was just very selfish, and it was very rushed, and it was just irritating to watch Azula, you know, be happy about it while she's watching behind the little curtain. And then all of a sudden, Azalon's dead, and her father is now the named Fire Lord, and then his mother disappears. I can't think of a worse time to not have your mother. I don't know what happened in between then and why she decided to leave, and I'm sure that there was a reason behind it, and I hope that we get that soon, because I'm like chomping at the bit for more of Zuko's backstory, because like from the beginning I could tell that he was just a hurt kid, that he wasn't angry. He was angry, but he's not naturally angry, and he's not naturally dark, and he doesn't naturally just have that furrowed brow. And he's gotten it over time because it's been beaten into him to be something, one, that he's not, and two, that he's not good enough. And that's heartbreaking because he is good enough and he is full of honor and he is a good person. Look at how he helped the family. And even after they were like, get out of here, we don't want you, you're a firebender, you know, he still offered the knife to the kid. And there's just so many parallels. And then Senzu being, you know, away at war, and Gensu, you know, going to go get him and because he's on the front lines and he's gone missing. And I just think that Zuko is such a good person despite his father that I feel like Azula is such a horrible person because she's trying to emulate her father. Ugh. I'm glad I've never felt that way about either one of my parents that I needed to be like one or the other. Like that's it's just so hard for a kid to live up to when somebody's as great as a Fire Lord. And seeing Zuko's response to Uncle Iroh being hurt, like that is a father to him. That is an extent by extension his father. Whereas like, you can say that just like, well, actually, I guess people say that Ozai is his father, but Uncle Iroh is his dad. And I stand by that. Uncle Iroh is just, he's everybody's uncle. I just imagine like he gives the best hugs and he'll do like the arm thing and then like squeeze your shoulder and it's like, you'll get him next time. Would you like some nice jasmine tea? If anything happens to him, I'm going to riot. Like I like love Appa, but the one person that I am so protective of is Uncle Iroh, and I just feel like our time is very limited with him, and I hope that that's just really untrue. It is pouring cats and dogs right now, and it is coming down. So I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it is loud for me. So I feel like my voice is going to get louder so I can talk over the rain. That does not happen often in the desert, but when it does, I really wish my face was over by the window right now, just staring outside at the rain. It's so lovely, except the floods. We did get a couple moments out of Ty Lee and May, and I like those two together without Azula, just because they're entertaining. And we had a weird moment with Ty Lee and Sokka. I wouldn't say it was weird. I'd say it's pretty typical. I don't know if he's like a catch in this world or not, but I feel like he's a good-looking kid and that he's got some riz, sometimes not. Sometimes he says completely the wrong thing, especially when he gives dating advice, just to be aloof. Like, no, girls like attention. But I do feel like he's kind of got that thing, and I like Ty Lee. I like her a lot, but like Suki's also out there somewhere. So there's just girls all over the world for this boy. Good for you, kid. Good for you. And one of the moments that I actually like really enjoy even when I watch it back is the fact that like he's really trying to stop Toph from leaving. And he's like, wait. And she just is able to move the earth underneath of him and like move him aside. Like it just like makes me giggle, like how easy it is for like benders to like really humble regular human beings. It's sad, but like still like especially when it's Sokka because he's just funny. He just always takes things either the best way or the most entertaining. So, I mean, obviously now finding out how Uncle Iroh is, what happened right after that, because when you go to the flying transition, it was like, well, did they help him? Did Katara heal him? Was Zuko appreciative, or was there a fight, or did nothing happen? And that's just how it went down, is that he's like, go away, leave, and like, then they're flying. I don't think so. Our group, especially meeting him in the north, at the North Pole, and with the moon and the ocean spirit, I don't think that those good kids would say that let's leave this old man to die, especially after Toph just met him. They've all been affected by him some way, somehow. Maybe not Aang so much, but like I feel like Katara definitely will remember what happened. And I feel like Toph will be a little attached to him and just say like no, he's a good man, let's help save him. So I'm hoping that's what goes down. But again, if we can get more backstory or more flashbacks with Zuko at home, I would be so interested to see just more of that. It's heartbreaking, but it like gives you so much context about why he is who he is and the way he behaves. And I'm truly loving watching Zuko. Just said Zuko and lightning happened outside. But I'm truly loving having Zuko find his own voice and his own identity and realizing that he has honor and he has strength and that this man that he's becoming is despite his father, who seems to be the worst human being ever. And then like Azula learning from that man. Not great. Not great. And she dissed Uncle Iroh in the last episode. I ain't happy with that. So, with that being said, guys, let's get into it. Still not over it. Still not okay. Bitter work. What does that mean? Uncle, you got some tea? No? Okay. Oh, it's nice to see Appa.
Today's the day! I'm finally starting earthbending. Sokka?
Oh!
Oh, you're still sleeping, huh?
I hate when people do that! I'm so grumpy!
Good morning, earthbending student!
Good morning, Sifu Toph.
You never call me Sifu Katara.
Aww.
Sorry, snoozles. We'll do our earthbending as quietly as we can.
Poor Sokka!
Running around and making noises
Oh yeah. I understood all of that, actually.
So what move are you gonna teach me first? Rocket Launch? The Trembler? Maybe I can learn to make a whirlpool out of land.
Let's start with move a rock.
Yeah, basics, Aang. You know better.
The key to earthbending is your stance. You've got to be like a rock yourself.
Like a rock. Got it.
Like a rock.
Now, the actual motion of this one is pretty simple.
Is he gonna punch the rock and hurt his hand?
I'm ready.
I don't know if you are. Ah!
Rock beats Airbender.
I got you, Dad!
Oh, God.
My beloved Lieutenant, I will see you again.
Azula did this to you.
Somehow, that's not so surprising.
I hope I made it the way you like it.
Oh. Well, it's great.
Good. That was very bracing.
So, Uncle, I've been thinking. It's only a matter of time before I run into Azula again. I'm going to need to know more advanced firebending if I want to stand a chance against her.
Yes.
I know what you're going to say. She's my sister and I should be trying to get along with her.
She's crazy and she needs to go down.
I love it.
It's time to resume your training.
I'm so happy about this.
I don't understand what went wrong. He did it exactly the way you did.
What if I came at the boulder from a different angle?
That's the problem.
Uh-huh.
You've got to stop thinking like an airbender.
Mm-hmm.
There's no different angle, no trickety trick that's gonna move that rock.
Jeez, can we stop doing it that way?
You've got to face it head on, like this.
I don't think that that's how you teach someone to earthbend.
He really responds well to a positive teaching experience. If he's doing something wrong, maybe a gentle nudge in the right direction.
I'll try that.
I don't think she will.
Today's high, Twinkle Toes!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Poor Aang. She's tough. I don't think she is the best teacher currently, but she might figure it out. Yeah, you're having a hard time, aren't you, buddy?
Rock line!
You've traumatized him. It's probably not the best thing for the boomerang. Oh. Okay, yeah, terrifying. Oh, yeah? Is that just strength, though? I don't think that's earthbending, right?
Rock line!
Nice! Got a great stance. But can he actually move earth? Oh, I don't know what you are.
Awfully cute, but
Awfully cute.
unfortunately for you, you're made of meat.
Oh! Oh! Give him a kiss. No! Oh, is Aang doing this?
You are one lucky little meat creature.
Lightning is a pure expression of firebending. It is not fueled by rage or emotion the way other firebending is.
Oh.
Some call lightning the cold-blooded fire, precise and deadly, like Azula.
Yeah.
To perform the technique requires peace of mind.
That's why we're drinking tea, to calm the mind.
Oh yeah, good point. I mean, yes.
Exactly.
There is energy all around us. Positive energy and negative energy. Only a select few firebenders can separate these energies. And in the moment the positive and negative energy come crashing back together, you provide release and guidance, creating lightning.
Wow. Wow.
Once you separate the energy, you do not command it. You are simply its humble guide.
Can you do that? Oh, kiddo. I love that we're getting training montages with him and Aang.
This time we're going to try something a little different. You're going to stop a rock. Get in your horse stance.
Whoa. She's so intense.
If you have the attitude of an earthbender, you'll stay in your stance and stop the rock.
Are you sure this is really the best way to teach Aang earthbending?
I'm glad you said something.
Really?
This way, you'll really have to sense the vibrations of the boulder to stop it.
It helps her.
Thanks, Katara.
It might help him, actually. Oh, what a time for a commercial break. Really?
I guess I just panicked.
Fair.
You had a perfect stance and perfect form. You didn't have the guts.
Whoa.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, be nice.
You are sorry. If you're not tough enough to stop the rock, then you could at least give it the pleasure of smushing you instead of jumping out of the way like a jelly-boned wimp. Now, do you have what it takes to face that rock like an earthbender?
No. I don't think I do.
You'll take a break and try earthbending again when you're ready. You still have a lot of waterbending to work on.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever. Go splash around until you feel better.
tough. I really don't like her attitude.
Ugh! Why can't I do it? Instead of lightning, it keeps exploding in my face.
'Cause you're angry.
Like everything always does.
Oh, sweetheart.
You will not be able to master lightning until you have dealt with the turmoil inside you.
Yeah.
What turmoil?
That.
You must let go of your feelings of shame if you want your anger to go away. True humility is the only antidote to shame.
My life has been nothing but humbling lately.
Yeah. Channel that.
I have another idea. I will teach you a firebending move that even Azula doesn't know, because I made it up myself.
I love that.
You probably think I deserve this, don't you?
A little bit. I thought maybe Aang messed with him.
Big things eat smaller things, nothing personal. I admit it. You're cute. If I get out of this alive, it's a karmically correct vegetarian existence for me. No meat.
Sure.
Even though meat is so tasty.
I'm with you, boy. I'm with you. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Aw.
That's okay, I got it. Now come back, Boomerang.
You know this block you're having is only temporary, right?
I don't want to talk about it.
You do realize that's the problem, don't you?
Yeah.
If you face this issue instead of avoiding it,
I know.
The parallels between him and Zuko right now.
if fire and water are opposites, then what's the opposite of air?
I guess it's Earth.
That's why it's so hard for you to get this.
Oh.
You're working with your natural opposite, but you'll figure it out. I know you will.
Think fast.
You have the reflexes of a water-bending master.
Thanks, Katara. Sifu, Katara.
Oh. Oh, and her eyes. Oh.
Fire is the element of power. The people of the Fire Nation have the energy and drive to achieve what they want. Earth is the element of substance. The people of the Earth Kingdom are persistent and enduring. Air is the element of freedom. The air nomads found peace and freedom. Also, they apparently had pretty good senses of humor.
I appreciate you.
Water is the element of change. The people of the water tribe have a deep sense of community and love that holds them together through anything. It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale.
Yeah.
Understanding others will help you become whole.
All this four elements talk is sounding like Avatar stuff.
Uh-huh.
It is the combination of the four elements in one person that makes the avatar so powerful. But it can make you more powerful too. You see, the technique I am about to teach you is one I learned by studying the waterbenders.
That's exciting. Unless it's used against our people.
Aang, I found these nuts in your bag. I figured you wouldn't mind. Even if you did, you're too much of a pushover to do anything about it.
Jeez.
I'm happy to share anything I have.
I'm really glad you feel that way, because I also have this great new nutcracker.
Jeez.
That's an antique.
Will you stand up to her?
It's a delicate instrument.
It's not the only delicate instrument around here.
I'm not liking her way of teaching.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Aang, have you seen...
Meditating here.
It's almost sundown and Sokka isn't back yet. I think we should search for him.
Is Aang gonna save him and do some earthbending? That's exciting. It's funny that I thought Aang was the reason why he got stuck.
Okay, karma person or thing, whoever's in charge of this stuff. If I can just get out of this situation alive, I will give up meat and sarcasm.
Probably not.
Ow!
Oh.
That's all I got. Sokka, the meat and sarcasm guy. But I'm willing to be Sokka, the veggies and straight talk fellow.
Never. Not once will that ever happen.
Thank goodness! Have you got any meat? You're gonna pull my fingers off, and I don't think the rest of me is coming.
I bet I can airbend you out of here.
No, you gotta earthbend him. Oh, wow, nice hair. Oh!
I know you're new at it, but I could use a little earth bending here.
I can't.
Yes, you can. He most certainly can.
Well, if you can't earthbend me out of here, go get Toph.
I can't do that either.
Why not?
It would just be really uncomfortable.
Like stuck in a hole?
Well, I wouldn't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This whole earthbending thing really has me confused. Everyone expects me to get it right away. It puts me in a really awkward position.
Awkward position. I think I know the feeling.
Poor Sokka.
I feel like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place.
Uh-huh.
How about that? Aang, this is my friend Fufu Cuddly Poops. Fufu Cuddly Poops. And...
What a cute name for a little baby saber-toothed moose lion cub.
Oh.
He looks nothing like a saber-toothed moose lion.
It's hard to tell before their giant teeth and horns grow in. What you doing out here, little guy?
Oh, there's a lesson here. Oh my god. Super cool. Scary, but super cool.
A waterbender lets their defense become their offense. I learned a way to do this with lightning.
You can teach me to redirect lightning?
That's helpful.
You must create a pathway from your fingertips down into your stomach. The stomach is the source of energy in your body. It is called the Sea of Chi.
Yeah.
Only in my case, it is more like a vast ocean.
Ah, Mr. Miyagi, you're the best.
From the stomach, you direct it up and out the other arm. The stomach detour is critical. You must not let the lightning pass through your heart, or the damage could be deadly.
Yeah.
Are you focusing your energy?
I think so.
Come on. You got to feel the flow.
I enjoy him so much.
You've got it.
I'm ready to try with real lightning.
No, you're not.
Are you crazy? Lightning is very dangerous. If you're lucky, you will never have to use this technique at all.
Yeah, hopefully never, but he probably will. And probably against Azula.
Well, if you won't help me, I'll find my own lightning.
Kiddo. Ugh. It's just like Aang.
Hey there. We found your cub. See? We're friendly.
Super cool.
Please, Aang, you have to earthbend me out. There's no other way.
Come on now. Anything? Anything at all?
Look at me!
Please don't leave me again.
Is it earth or air? It's probably just air, but...
Why didn't you do something? You could have gotten him out and helped us get away.
I want my staff back. Do it now. Earthbend, Twinkle Toes. You just stood your ground against a crazy beast. And even more impressive, you stood your ground against me. Do it!
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
You're an earthbender.
Get Sokka out of there, though.
This is really a wonderful, touching moment.
Isn't it?
So could you get me out of here so I can give you both a big, snuggly hug?
No problem, Sokka.
You should probably let me do that. You're still a little new to this.
Yeah, it's smart. Yep.
You might accidentally crush him.
Yeah, no crushing, please.
Oh. Maybe a little bit nicer than that.
You found him!
Aw.
The whole time I was in that hole, not knowing if I would live or die, it makes a man think about what's really important.
Meat. And sarcasm.
I can earthbend now. The key is being physically and mentally unmovable.
And... but not against Appa. Oh, Zuko.
You've always thrown everything you could at me. Well, I can take it, and now I can give it back! Come on! Strike me! You've never held back before!
This music is amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Okay. Next episode.
Previously on Avatar.
I discovered a hidden library. I tore through scroll after scroll.
Uh-oh. Who's gonna be in the library?
You must defeat the Fire Lord before the comet arrives.
No pressure. The library. Okay. I don't know what any of this means right now.
What's out here?
A lot, actually.
Don't ruin the surprise. I'm putting an orchestra together.
What?
Well, la-dee-da.
Yes.
This is great and all, but don't we have more important things to worry
A
about?
little bit.
We should be making plans.
Yes.
We're all picking mini vacations.
There's no time for
Oh.
vacations.
I'm learning the elements as fast as I can. I practice hard every
He needs
day
a
with Tom and
break.
Katara. I've been training my arrow off.
Should we just head west until we reach the Fire Lord's house? We need some intelligence if we're gonna win this war.
We'll finish our vacations and then we'll look for Sokka's intelligence.
Aww.
Your turn, Katara. Where would you like to go on your mini vacation?
Hopping llamas.
The Misty Palms Oasis.
It's a pristine natural ice spring, and I usually don't use the word pristine.
I bet it's not anymore. Yeah.
Must have changed ownership since I was here.
Yep. Ew. Ew. Yuck. Fun.
I don't see anything wrong with having fruity beverages while we plan our strategy.
No worries. I clean up easy.
You're a living relic.
Thanks.
An air nomad. Professor Zay, head of anthropology at Ba Sing Se University.
Ba Sing Se University.
Which of the air temples do you hail from?
The Southern Temple.
Oh, splendid! Now tell me,
Why are you measuring him?
So, Professor, you're obviously a well-traveled guy. Do you have a more current map? Ours seems to be a little dated.
Oh, it's a good question, Sokka.
What, no Fire Nation? Doesn't anybody have a good map of that place?
It's probably in the library.
I've found lost civilizations all over the Earth Kingdom, but I haven't managed to find the crown jewel, Wan Shi Tong's library.
Oh.
This library is more valuable than gold. It is said to contain a vast collection of knowledge, and knowledge is priceless.
Sounds like good times.
It was built by the great knowledge spirit with the help of his foxy knowledge seekers.
Oh, so this spirit has attractive assistants, huh?
I think he means they look like actual foxes, Sokka.
Yeah.
Wan Shi Tong and his knowledge seekers collected books from all over the world.
If this place has books from all over the world, do you think they've got info on the Fire Nation? A map, maybe?
If such a thing exists, it's in Wan Shi Tong's library.
Excellent.
Aang, I do believe it's my turn. I'd like to spend my vacation at the library!
When do I get to pick?
Next.
You gotta work here a little longer before you qualify for vacation time.
Aww.
Of course, there's the matter of finding it. I've made several trips into the Siwang Desert and almost died each time.
Look, if Zhao found it, they can find it.
Would you like to see our sky bison?
A sky bison? You actually have one?
Uh-huh. The best.
Sandbenders! Shoo! Away from the bison!
Sandbenders. They're like sand people? It looked like the Death Star was hanging up above the doorway. So it's supposed to be a little bit of a Tatooine thing.
Oh, delightful! Oh, the stories this beast could tell.
Aww.
Shush, chatty monkey.
Shouldn't be too hard to find a place like this out here.
It's probably not where you can see it. It's probably buried.
Does this place even exist?
Some say it doesn't.
Shouldn't you have mentioned that before?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe they have to be over top of it during a particular type of day. Oh. Toph can see it.
That's what it will sound like when one of you spots it.
Ugh. Not funny. She got me.
What's that?
Forget it. It's obviously not what we're looking for.
It's just one piece.
What kind of animal is that?
It's a wolf.
I think that was one of the knowledge seekers. Oh, we must be close to the
I
library.
guess it's a fox.
This is the library. It's completely buried.
Yep. Just as I thought. How did Zhao get in there?
My life's ambition is now full of sand.
Time to start excavating.
Oh, look at you.
Actually, that won't be necessary. The inside seems to be completely intact.
That fox thing, he went in through a window. I say we climb up there and give it a look.
I thought for a second there.
I say you guys go ahead without me.
You've got something against libraries?
I've held books before.
She just can't read them.
They don't exactly do it for me.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh. I thought for a second she was gonna be like whoosh, and all the sand was gonna go away.
I'm not making you go underground ever again.
What's up?
Momo got an advantage.
Breathtaking. Look at those beautiful buttresses. What's funny?
Nothing.
It makes me laugh too.
The exquisite mosaic handiwork of this tile-rendered avian symbol nice owl.
Ah!
I know you're back there.
Are you the spirit who brought this library to the physical world?
I am one Shitong, and you are obviously humans, which, by the way, are no longer permitted in my study.
Oh.
What do you have against humans?
Humans only bother learning things to get the edge on other humans. Like that firebender who came to this place a few years ago, looking to destroy his enemy. So who are you trying to destroy?
Oh.
No destroying. We're not into that.
Then why have you come here?
Knowledge for knowledge's sake?
The
If
lie,
you're going
but...
to lie to an all-knowing spirit being, you should at least put some effort into it.
We will not abuse the knowledge in your library, good spirit.
I'll let you peruse my vast collection on one condition.
Uh-huh.
To prove your worth, you have to contribute some worthwhile knowledge.
Hmm.
Please accept this donation to your library.
First edition. Very nice.
I like that.
I have an authentic waterbending scroll.
These illustrations are quite stylish.
Ha!
I suppose that counts.
I mean, it's something. It's never been there before.
Check this out. Ta-da! It's a special knot. That counts as knowledge.
You're not very bright, are you?
No, he is.
Enjoy the library.
The owl sounds familiar. Like he sounds like the bodyguard from Princess Diaries. Or the head of security. I forget his name. He's also in Pretty Woman. Can't remember.
You like flying? I'm more comfortable on the ground where I can see. I feel the vibrations in the ground with my feet. The sand is so shifty, it makes everything look fuzzy.
Oh.
Not that there's anything wrong with fuzzy.
Oh. Look at her bonding with Appa. Oh.
Hey, look at these weird lion turtle things.
I've seen weirder.
You can't just take a book, Sokka.
The darkest day in Fire Nation history. It's got a date at the top, but it doesn't say anything else.
I don't think you should do that, Sokka.
The information on the Fire Nation should be right up here.
Firebenders.
It's empty.
They destroyed everything having to do with the Fire Nation.
And it makes such complete sense.
I need to know what happened on the darkest day. Hello, little weird fox guy.
Yeah.
Seems it's trying to assist you.
I love that.
Sure, I guess I'll follow you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, a planetarium. I love it.
This room is a true marvel. It's a planetarium that shows the heavens moving.
This is beautiful. How is it helpful?
Maybe these dials represent dates and times.
Uh-huh.
Try entering that date from that parchment you took.
Not in front of the fox. He's with the owl.
He knows. This is so cool.
I gotta hand it to you, Sokka. You picked the best mini vacation.
The library.
Hey, wait. What happened to the sun?
The sun is behind the moon. It's a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
It's literally the darkest day in Fire Nation history. Now I get it. Something awful happened on that day. I don't know what, but I do know why. Firebenders lose their bending during a solar eclipse.
So that's when you should go confront the Fire Lord.
I mean, think of what the lunar eclipse at the North Pole did to the waterbenders.
Aww.
You earned it. We've got to get this information to the Earth King at Ba Sing Se. We'll wait for the next eclipse, then we'll invade the Fire Nation when they're totally helpless. The Fire Lord is going down!
When is the next eclipse?
Mortals are so predictable. From the beginning, you intended to misuse this knowledge for evil purposes.
If anyone's evil, it's the Fire Nation. They're destructive and dangerous. We need this information.
You think you're the first person to believe their war was justified? Countless others before you have come here, seeking weapons or weaknesses or battle strategies.
We're just desperate to protect the people we love.
I'm going to protect what I love.
Holy crap.
I'm taking my knowledge back. No one will ever abuse it again.
No, 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 no. Someone stop him.
We've got to get out of here.
I can't allow that. You already know too much.
Whoa. This is crazy.
I already told you I don't want to snuggle.
Oh, it's fuzzy. She can't sense it.
Library sinking!
Wow, girl. Wow, girl. Wow.
Great knowledge, Spirit! Do not destroy your vast collection of priceless tomes!
Yeah, thank you, Aang. Gosh. Alright.
We've got to get back to the surface.
Yeah, might have given them some time, but I think he's coming back.
We still don't know when the next eclipse is gonna happen. If we leave this place, we'll never get the information. And come with me to the planetarium. I need cover. Katara, take Momo and get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, go, 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 go.
What is it now?
Oh, gosh. Sand people. Are they gonna help, or are they here to hurt?
Why are we doing this?
If this calendar can tell us about eclipses in the past, then maybe it can project when the next one will be. We just need to check every date before Sozun's comet arrives. Because after that, well, try not to think about that.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Proud of you, Sokka.
Come on, Eclipse.
That's it! The solar eclipse! It's just a few months away. Got it!
Good job. Oh my gosh. See, Sokka is so clutch. He said that he's not intelligent. I don't see that. Why are you guys always messing with Appa? And I don't mean just like these guys in general, all guys. Like, why are y'all messing with him?
Don't make me put this down!
Oh, Appa.
Stop sinking! No! I'm sorry, Appa.
Oh. They're not gonna really, like, Appa's gonna do something, right?
At least I'll have one specimen to add to my collection.
I'm not gonna lurk at owls the same after this.
Your waterbending won't do you much good here. I've studied northern water style, southern water style, even foggy swamp style.
Nice.
That's called Sokka style. Learn it. Professor, let's go!
I'm not leaving. I've spent too long trying to find this place. I could spend an eternity in here.
Just go!
Oh, it's actually kind of beautiful. I still feel like the bird's gonna kill you, but... Good job, Toph.
We got it! There's a solar eclipse coming. The Fire Nation's in trouble now.
You have to go find Appa.
Where's Appa?
We're gonna get him back. I don't even want to dance. Okay, the last reaction I ended with crying because of Uncle Iroh, and now because of Appa. Mostly because of how sad Aang was because of Appa, but like, nothing's gonna happen to Appa. I'm sure like there's gonna be a mission, they're gonna rescue him, we're gonna be fine, but... So sad. Okay, whew, let me fix myself. Okay, so 2 wonderful episodes. Iroh's fine-ish, injured. But like he definitely agrees that Azula needs to be taken down. In like the most Uncle Iroh way, not like he's like, I hate her. He's just like, oh no, she's crazy. We gotta take her down. Um, uh, the fact that they were having training montages going on at the same time, but Uncle Iroh, telling Zuko that he had to deal with what was going on inside. Oh, and then we didn't get anything in this last episode. Damn it. So I mean, he's right. If you have a bunch of turmoil going on inside, you're not going to be able to find peace. And I will tell you, me having a channel and being able to regurgitate all my emotions onto you people, journaling, working out, even having a wine night with friends, like there's always like you have to have ways of like getting all of that negativity out of you and having fun. But I feel like for Zuko, like he's just been so conditioned to just like get better at everything and like not deal with things and like I don't ever see him have fun, and I don't see him having a release. And so like for him to find balance, I think is going to be very hard. But at the end of that episode with him screaming up at the lightning, now I feel like it's not necessarily the lightning itself, like it's also his father, it's also Azula, and him shedding a tear is him like finally letting go and like being able to scream those things out and to like, I mean, I feel like if we could all just go to the top of a mountain and scream out our feelings, I think we would all feel better. And I feel like that helped him in that moment to finally release and let go, and it was very cathartic for him. And to like see the flashbacks of Iroh with Lu Ten and it just it breaks my heart for Uncle Iroh, but I feel like if we don't lose Lu Ten, if he doesn't have to go through the loss of his son, then we don't have the Iroh that we have, because he's still continuing to fight a war if that doesn't happen. So like while my heart breaks for him, I'm also happy that he had to shift, that he had to change, that he no longer felt it necessary to fight this battle anymore. And I'm very proud of him, but I mean my heart does break for him. But like how he is, you know, it's interesting because when it comes to bending, a lot of the stuff that we teach is a lot of offense. And sometimes it's defense for sure, but like I feel like with the Fire Nation, it's always like attack, 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 attack. And Uncle Iroh teaching him a defensive move that will help him against Azula and Ozai, that's a good thing. I'm sorry, the lightning above and me talking about it, it's just a bit much. I mean, like, like how you try to use like the Jedi Force, I'm just like I don't know. Like, if I get struck by lightning, I'm redirecting it and it's going to burn down my house. But either way, it's very, very interesting that like a lot of lightning episodes are happening during a thunderstorm out in the desert. I'm sure people who live everywhere else like they're very used to having weather, but like I'm not, and I'm very jealous that I'm not looking at it right now. I will very soon. But I will say Toph is not my favorite teaching wise, and I know she has her own style, and just getting to know her, I'm like, she's so abrasive and she's so tough and hard, and it makes me think of earth. It makes me think of rock. It makes me think of sand, right? Like she is essentially of the earth, of earth bending, and that's more of the style, to where Aang is more light and he's free and carefree. It's really funny that their bending abilities really, I don't want to say dictate their personalities, but they really do influence, I think. And I have to get used to having an earthbender around, because Zuko, he's fiery, right? And I don't really know what to say about Katara. That like I'd love to say she goes with the flow, but she doesn't. I think I'll have to come up with something for her. She's loving, worldly, like she cares about others. I guess when Uncle Iroh's going through all of the nations and all the elements that, he talks about like community and love. And I definitely see that with her. Okay, we found one. So definitely Toph is, I enjoy her, and especially like she's so sad about Appa. I do feel like I have to offer her a little bit of grace in her way of teaching, only because one, she's never taught anybody before. She hasn't been around a group of people before. And her way, like, she had to learn it on her own. Again, this is another kind of master, even though she hasn't been dubbed master. She is essentially like a very skilled earthbender, and she's never taught anyone before either. Same thing as Katara, so they're all learning this together. What I like about it is that she was pushing Aang to like try to get him to stand up to her, because she's scary, she's intimidating, and Aang is like this nice, carefree, loving person, and he doesn't want to be abrasive. He doesn't want to be contradictory to everything that he's learned. But as Katara points out, earth and air are opposites of each other, and that's why it's harder, because it goes against his nature. And I love that. I love that explanation of it. And I love that it's not like 100% exposition. Like, it's like you kind of see it evolve. But like, I appreciate Toph more having like thought about it and let it marinate a little bit, and definitely have come to the conclusion that like, because they're opposites, that's why it's gonna feel so grating. Interesting. Now we have to find Appa, which of course the Sand People, the Sandbenders, the Tusken Raiders, whatever we want to call them, I can definitely see where they were picking things up, because outside of the bar was a whole like Death Star, over top of the doorway. And I was like, is this supposed to be like Tatooine? It totally feels like Tatooine. And I love that. I love influences from my favorite things. I mean, I've been picking it all up ever since the beginning, whether it's like The Princess Bride or Labyrinth. Like, I'm just like, gosh, just like, it feels familiar. And I love when like things I love influence other things, and you can kind of see that influence. It's not a direct copy. It's definitely complementing these wonderful, beautiful things that we enjoyed when we were kids, that you enjoyed this while you were kids, and now I'm enjoying now. Well, I'm saying the majority of you probably have enjoyed this as adults too, so I dig it. But now we have to find Appa, which I am not happy that he's been taken. But I do think the whole entire group loves Appa as much as we do, that they're not about to let Appa be taken, eaten, threatened. No, I mean, I feel a fire in my belly about it. So I think it's gonna be okay for Appa. Still sad though. I didn't like seeing Aang cry, and like he was really worried about his friend, and like Toph just felt so defeated, because she literally she was in between a rock and a hard place, where she's like trying to keep the library up to keep her friends alive, but like she's also like trying to fight the sand to like help Appa. And the fact that makes her feel fuzzy, and that she kind of doesn't have a good read on it, like we can always see like where there is a bit of a where certain characters have to grow through certain things. Like we can see how they're not also invincible, and I really like that we found kind of an actual blind spot for her. Like I know she's actually blind, but the fact that like she can't feel the sand as well as she can earth. And I felt really bad when Katara was like, you're not going to go into the library? And she's just like, and do what? So we know that Toph has a little bit of a guilt for Appa being taken, but I feel like they all will swell with love and just try to find Appa. Oh gosh. How did they even get out of the desert? Like they were literally flying over top of this desert on top of Appa. Like, and it's so vast and big. Like, how are they going to get through it quickly? Maybe Toph can move it. Well, she can't because it's sand. I was like, maybe Toph can move a rock and they can ride on it. Maybe Aang can, summon a sand tornado. That also sounds awful. And there's no water for Katara to like really do anything with. So like this is going to be a bit of a challenge to get out of this spot. And then of course I'm very anxious to see what's going on with Zuko after his moment on the top of the mountain. I don't think that he's going to master lightning defense super quick, but I also like the look on Iroh's face is like are you crazy? Are you insane? I'm not shooting lightning at you. I think that's amazing, but when he did the demonstration, ooh, that man is scary good. Scary good. And we saw Azula like conjure lightning. Normally it's the blue fire. Everyone made sure that like I realized that it was blue fire. But I think the fact that I had seen Iroh with lightning, that I assumed that she could just do lightning, but the fact that she can and he redirected it, that's crazy insane. Now the fact that she saw that, she knows that there's a defense to her lightning. She also tried to kill her uncle in that moment. Well, I guess that was Zuko, but she was probably surprised her uncle didn't die, but then she shot him with lightning. Like, she's trying to kill him. She tried to hit him in the heart. I don't know what to think about Azula. It's not hate. It's just like, I want to find one thing to be empathetic about. And the only thing that I can think of is that, like, she felt it necessary to please her father by becoming her father. And that's heartbreaking. It really is. But she doesn't seem to be like, oh, I just want to, like, emulate my father and I'm not good enough. Like, she, like, knows she is. So, more on her, please. Okay, guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to these episodes, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. That is 2 reactions. That might be changing a little bit because of certain episodes and how they air on Netflix. I think the next one, 11, will be by itself, 12 and 13 will be together, and then we'll go on until I think 18, which is going to be by itself, and then 19 and 20 together. The way that Netflix has done the episodes has made it difficult for me to watch it in an order that makes sense. So I do apologize for that. So actually the next one will only be 1, so there'll be 3 available. If my math is mathing, and you guys know how I like when the math maths. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. First of all, the lightning, like, I can't even imagine when you were kids watching this, like, how, like, you were probably just, like, so, like, wow with Uncle Iroh. But, like, even as an adult, me watching it, I'm just like, that is crazy strong. I mean, like, I don't even know what I was going to ask you guys. My mind, like, I just started thinking about it, and I'm just like, he's so cool. He's so cool. I'm so happy he's okay. I am so happy he's okay. But, like, the end of the last episode, devastated. Were you guys devastated at the end of the last episode? And did you feel relief at the beginning of this one? Did you feel devastation at the end of the last episode that I just watched when Appa got taken away? Do not answer if you had relief at the beginning of the next one, because I will find out very shortly. I don't think it's going to take me very long to watch that episode. It might still be like a day or 2, but I'm definitely going to watch it, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. So guys, come back here for the next one, and I'll see ya.